information that will help you on today.
Yep.
Turn it up and make it really loud, and let your friends know we're on it, what we're all about. Wake up St. Louis. Wake up St. Louis.
Wake up, St. Louis. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wake Up St. Louis, the MeTooMusic morning show. I am your host, Levi 2 King. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I'm happy to see everybody joining us this morning. I see Sister Amy Connor. Amy, I got your text. I see my cousin Sebastian Boyd, my cousin Elder Greg Happy Guitar Haynes. Good morning to you, cousin. Lloyd Nix, are you still in Alabama, man? Thanks for tuning in. Cornelius Beverly, I won't join you on this first show, but I'm going to join you live on the radio. Good morning to Butter. That's Elton Allen, y'all. Sister Pat Jackson, Sister Donna Robinson. Good morning, everybody. Please be sure to share this show. Let everybody know we're on. We're helping everybody get on their way to worship this morning, setting the tone, helping to set the tone for worship and praise at your local service today. So please be sure to let somebody know we're on. This is a beautiful day. It doesn't matter if it's sunny outside, if it's rainy outside, if it's cold outside, if it's warm outside. This is still the day that the Lord has made. This is a new day for us to right the wrongs of yesterday. It's a day that He's allowed us to wake up, see another day, get another opportunity to fix whatever we did wrong yesterday. Whoever we hurt yesterday, today we have another chance to go back and say I'm sorry and make it right. Whoever we wronged yesterday, we have another opportunity to go back, say I'm sorry, and make it right. Or if somebody wronged us, or if somebody hurt us, this is another opportunity for us to forgive them on today. So take advantage of today. Please take advantage of this day. And just go out there and make a difference in the world. That sounded so cliche, but that's the truth. Make a difference in this world. Have an effect and an impact on somebody other than yourself today. We're going to get this show kicked off this morning. We're going to definitely get it kicked off with Cedric Shannon Reeves and the Brothers. Call His Name. Y'all please be sure to check this new project out. Cedric Shannon Reeves and the Brothers. Shout out to Lloyd. Scooter, you not on, so I'm not shouting you out. And Cedric Shannon Reeves. On Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show.
To worship Him, man. It's a struggle to worship somebody you don't know. It's a struggle to worship somebody you don't know. It's a struggle to worship somebody you don't know. Somebody. So get to know Him. Pray. Spend time every day waiting on you to acknowledge that you need Him. And you call His name. He's the one that came to save a wretch like you and me. So let the praises begin. I want to give you hallelujah and glory to you. Oh Lord, I love you. And I adore you. God seeks us to worship Him. It's a struggle to worship somebody you don't know. Yeah. It's a struggle to worship. Yes, Lord. Somebody you don't know. It's a struggle. Hey. Somebody you don't know. It's a struggle. Yes, Lord. Somebody you don't know. Hey, get to know Him. Pray. Spend time every day waiting on you to acknowledge you need Him. Can you call His name? He's the very one. Down at Calvary. I'll praise His name till the going down of the same. name. I'll praise his name. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run in and they are saved. Call his name. If you are heavy laden, you can call him. Step right in. I know he's in it when I call. Anybody know he will? Yeah. I don't deserve it, but he hears me every time I call. Get to know him, pray. Get to know him, please pray. Get to know him, pray. Spend time every day. Get down on your knees. Get down on your knees. He's waiting for you to draw nigh unto him. If you do it, he will draw nigh unto you. Yes, he will. I know he will. Anybody know he will. Who needs rescuing? Just call his.
That's Cedric Shannon Reeves and the Brothers, Called His Name, from their debut album, Cedric Shannon Reeves and the Brothers. Isn't it good to know that when we call on the name of the Lord, he will answer? That's definitely great for me to know. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Hey, y'all shout out to me. I see you all joining us. I see Cedric Shannon Reeves himself has joined us this morning, Lamont Sloan. Good morning, Jonetta, First Lady Warlick. We seem to lost the video stream, the loop on the feed this morning, but y'all keep on listening anyway. We'll see what happens, see if we can get that back in a minute. But thank you all for joining. Y'all shout out your churches this morning. Let us know where you're going to serve this morning, where you're going to worship on this morning. Let us know. Shout us out. Sister Kimberly Jones Hancock, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to thank everybody also who joined us on last week. And we had some technical difficulties. That's the thing about life. Sometimes you can prepare. Sometimes a lot of us don't prepare like we should. But on last week, we prepared. A couple of weeks we prepared. For a few weeks we prepared. And after that, Lady Danette, good morning. And after that, we still had technical difficulties. So that's what happens when man is involved in things. Some things go wrong, but we have to get up. We have to press forward and make things happen. So I want to thank everybody who joined us last week and let us know what type of difficulties we were having, and you all helped us work those things out. So thank you. Shout out to churches on this morning. We want to know where you're going to worship on this morning right here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show. We're going to pay some bills, and we will be back in just a few right here. Shout your churches out.
The MeTooMusic Media and Performing Arts School is now accepting enrollment. Whether you want to learn gospel music on piano, lead and bass guitar, drums, have vocal lessons, or media classes, our staff is committed and dedicated to making sure you learn what it is that you need. To sign up, visit us online at metoomusic.com/school. That's metoomusic.com/school. Sign up today.
Hey everybody, this is Jesse Williams, and you are listening to Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning.
Helping you on your way to worship. It's Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Welcome back to Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show. This is your host, Levi 2 King. This is crazy. I'm hosting my show by myself, hosting my own show by myself, which I didn't want to do. So any of y'all want to join me? Cedric, Josephus, Elder Greg, Happy Guitar Haynes, anybody, y'all want to join me? Come on in here and join me from week to week. Anytime you want to, stop on by, let me know. Butter, Elton Allen, shouted out the Greater St. Matthew's Baptist Church in Houston, Texas. That's all we got this morning. Where are you all going this morning? There's no one going to church this morning? Shout out to Greater St. Matthew's. Who is the pastor, Butter? Elton, I'm sorry, he's grown up now. I'm sure he doesn't want to be called butter anymore. Shout out to Greater Liberty Church of God in Christ. Elder Otis Eanes is the pastor. Miss Amy Connor. Everybody know I call Bobby the co-pastor over there. That's co-pastor Bobby Connor. I might get him in trouble. Jesse Prather, this will be really funny, Jesse. Shout out to your church because everybody know you play for 30 churches, so I want to see which one you choose. I'm just playing. New Life St. Louis pastor Aaron Batchelor, Solomon's Temple, Jesse. Yeah, I knew. I was just playing. Church in Action, Pastor Darnell West. That's Cedric Shannon Reeves, y'all. Anybody else? Where else are you all headed to this morning? Let us know where you all are going this morning. Let us know where you all are serving this morning, where you're worshiping. All of that. Anyway, it is 7:44. You all keep these shout outs coming on in. It's 7:44 a.m. in the St. Louis area. Right now, it is close to about 64 degrees. It's 57 degrees, actually. At about 8 a.m., we'll have 64 degrees. By 12 p.m., we'll have 80 degrees. 4 p.m., Lanisha Low. Let me let you know what's happening in your former city so you'll know what the weather is like. Good morning. 4 p.m., we'll have our high today of 84 degrees. So today is going to be beautiful. It'll be sunny. Have a few clouds, but it's going to be a great day. Later this evening at about 8 p.m., you all know when the sun is going down, it'll be about 76 degrees. So get out there, take a walk, have fun with your children. Go out with your wives, your husbands, your friends, your sisters, your brothers, and get out there and enjoy some of this weather. Get some exercise, St. Louis. Up next, we have Minister Brother Benjamin Chandler and the Kingdom Singers. Boy, I almost said something crazy. But we have Benjamin Chandler and the Kingdom Singers with The Crown, their brand new release, right here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Big shout out to Abundant Faith Christian Center, Springfield, Illinois, Pastor Jerry Wayne Doss. Good morning, Amber Sierra Elliott. Want to say good morning and welcome to Benjamin Chandler, who just joined us. That is Benjamin Chandler and the Kingdom Singers right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Boy, if you all don't know, we have great talent right here in the St. Louis area. We have some of the best singers, some of the best musicians, and I know I'm not telling you something that you all don't know. I'm just reminding you of what we have. So that's one reason we're here, to showcase some of our local talent, play some of our local talent. Somebody asked, can we play some Canton Jones earlier? This show is actually dedicated to feature and play a lot of our local music. We don't get all the love that we would want on our local radio, so we have to support each other. So I'm grateful for people like Ben, grateful for people like Elder Greg Haynes, Cedric Shannon Reeves, Jesse Prather. I also saw earlier my brother Mark Benjamin online. So just grateful for people who are making good music here in the St. Louis area. Want to shout out Sister Patricia Jackson, who shouted out Gateway Area Bible Fellowship Church. That's my church, y'all. Dr. Levi R. King Sr., 85 Water Street, Cahokia, Illinois. She says some other stuff, but I'm not reading all of that. Good morning to Fancy P. Edwards. My girl Paulette, MeTooMusic's own. She's one of our staff members. She really, you all helped me to get this going. She helped us work out all these technical difficulties. So I'm grateful for you on this morning, Paulette, for that. You all please be sure to please stay locked. Good morning to my nephew, Demarius Hicks, also knocked Christian out for me this morning. But you all please be sure to stay tuned, because on this morning we're going to have an interview. We're going to talk to Sister Raytina Robinson. Everybody knows Raytina here, but we don't see Raytina out a lot. Not out a lot like that, I mean talking. We see her singing everywhere, but we don't normally get to hear her talk. So let's hear it. We're going to hear her talk on this morning, and all of that. So just want to say thank you again for joining us. Thank y'all for shouting out to churches on this morning. All of that. It's now 7:53 on this here Sunday, August the 13th, 2017, this beautiful day that the Lord has made. And we are going to go ahead and play some more good gospel music for you. And we'll be back after this. Music from Dr. Levi R. King himself. Speaking of, thank you, Sister Pat, for shouting us out. Also, Pastor Gary Prim, Oasis of Restoration Family Worship Center, Eastern Long Island. Wow. Great. Thank you for joining us, Pastor. Happy to have you with us today and get to check out what St. Louis has to offer from our gospel scene. So you all be sure to stay tuned, stay locked, put your dancing shoes on this morning.
It's time to get your praise on.
Time for your dancing shoes.
On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Come on, get those hands going. time to let the King of Glory come in. So why don't you let him?
Who is this King of Glory? He is the King. He is the Lord God strong and mighty, the Lord God mighty in battle. I'm definitely happy to be serving this King of Glory. Even though we may go through trials, even though we may go through tribulation, the difference is knowing Christ, like Sister Raytina Robinson said on her album. And speaking of Sister Raytina, how was that segue, Elder Greg? Happy Guitar Hands. Speaking of Sister Raytina Robinson, we have her on the line this morning. Sister Raytina, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy to have you. You all, Raytina, everybody know this is my sister, and everybody knows I may be playing favorites by having Raytina on as our first guest, and she's my sister, so yeah, I might be playing just a little bit of favoritism. But yeah, I have her here this morning. How many of you all have heard her talk about her album? Her album has been out a couple of years, and we don't really get to hear her talk much about it, so we're going to get to hear her talk on this morning. Raytina, tell us what's been going on. Raytina, tell us what's been going on with you. Y'all know I'm a little nervous. It's the first show, so y'all forget my mess ups. I'll ease my way into this. So Raytina, tell us what you've been up to since the album has been out.
Okay, well, first of all, good morning, St. Louis. Wake up, St. Louis.
No, that's right.
I am super nervous. I can't even. My first interview ever in life. So, yeah, I am. I've just been kind of doing some promotional type traveling locally a little bit outside of the St. Louis area too. This is, coming from background and stepping up into a leadership position in the quote-unquote industry has been some big shoes to try to jump into. So I'm kind of jumping in the water and just trying to learn to swim. And so I'm really just feeling my way through, really just accepting engagements and going out and doing what God called me to do and what I love to do, and praying that, well, my prayer is always that, what I present becomes like contagious worship. And so I'm just going, I'm just singing, I'm just trying to reach, singing the gospel, and that's about it. I don't know if I answered your question. It's my first interview. Y'all bear with me.
You definitely answered the question. So we know you sang background for everybody for years. Raytina has been a part of every album I've been a part of basically for the last almost 20. I think you've been with me for almost 20 years, right? This year should make 20 years.
Yeah.
If not this year, next year. But wow, time sure flies. So, but we know you've been a part of a lot of projects in the area from I'm looking at him right now saying play it again. Elder Greg Happy Guitar Haynes. You were on his album, sang background on his song Melodies from Heaven. You also sang background on his song not Jesus Can Work It Out. Well, we went to Work It Out, but what was the song, Elder Haynes? Turn it over to the Lord, He work it out. Oh yeah. Not that one. It's another one. Anyway,
that's definitely Jesus Can Work It Out.
But what's funny is, okay, since you're gonna try to play me live on the radio, you tell me what the song is, because I bet you don't remember. She sung on so many. What is the song?
Right.
I can't think of it. Anyway, Elder Haynes, what is it? Elder Haynes, what is the song? The last song we did for you. The one with Elder Leon Perry. Anyway, you've been a part of that. You've been a part of, let's name some of the stuff, Megan Williams, now Megan Williams McNeil, the Bless You God album. You've been on Cedric Shannon Reeves albums, everything except the Brothers. I would hope you weren't on that album.
No.
You've been a part of name some other albums. Oh, as a matter of fact, you sang background on the new Crystal Rucker single that we just got the word on Friday night is her next single about to be released. So you sang background on that. I don't even think you heard that, but
no, I didn't hear it yet.
All right, then you've been a part of Pastor Kai Panetta. I'm naming everybody. Who else have you been a part of?
I'm in the amen corner.
Oh, I can go to God in prayer. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, Jesse, man, you come co-host this show with me.
Right.
Jesse, I almost said your middle name, Jesse. Jesse Prather, you come be our co-host.
What is it? Reveal it.
He already said it. I can go to. Oh, his middle name? Nah, I'll tell you off air.
Do it.
Because everybody knows Jesse's a big boy. I'm a big boy too, but yeah, me and Jesse get to go to fighting over me saying his middle name, and it's gonna be a nuclear explosion here in the St. Louis area. But yeah, I can go to God in prayer. But you've been a part of everything, some of everything in the area. Did the big 3-in-1 project, your live recording and all of that. So my question is, what's the difference? You know, I heard you say earlier that there's some big shoes to fill and all of that. But what's the difference in just showing up and having to sing background? I mean, we all know that takes a lot of responsibility. But yeah, I mean, what's the difference in stepping out there by yourself?
Ooh, I mean, it's when you're just, I don't want to say just either, because it's still, you still have the, responsibility of, being focused and being accountable and all those things when you're singing background. But when you're singing background, you just kind of show up, and whatever the leader says to do, you do it. And you feel comfortable doing it, knowing that everybody's not necessarily looking at you to lead them, in whatever direction God has said to lead them in. And so when you step out of that role of comfortability into the role of that responsible person who has to be constantly listening, to God to see which direction to go in, what to say, what to sing, what's going to reach this group or that, particular church, or what's going to work here, is totally different. Like your nerves are on 100 at all times. Even after you sit down, it's like, Lord, what did I hear it right? Did I say it right? Did I sing it right? So that makes the difference.
What about as far as the pressure? Is the pressure the same? Is the pressure different when it comes? Okay, so for me, just to explain my question before I really ask the question, when you are accompanying somebody, the pressure is a little different. Like especially like those within that last hour before you hit the stage. What's the difference between that last hour by yourself? Walk us through that. That last hour when as a background singer, and that last hour before you hit the stage, with you being the quote unquote headliner, for lack of a better term. What's the difference inside, or is there a difference?
There is. I still, do background, and so if I show up as a background singer, my main concern is to uphold and support, that person who I'm there to do background for. So, I'm saying a prayer for them. I'm mostly relaxed. Like I said, I'm not really as nervous. And I'm just trying to do my best to make their job easy. When I show up, for me, the focus is totally different. My focus is not on who I'm there to support. It's totally on what I'm there to do, and trying to make sure that I'm hearing directly from God what He wants to say and what He wants to do. So with that being said, does it make your nerves? Does it make your nerves a little bit more on edge when it's just you? Do you find Absolutely.
that your tolerance level is a little lower when it's you you know, I think it makes us more aware too when we sing background and when we accompany somebody else. It makes us more aware to sometimes be quiet backstage. You know, some people just are having so much fun, and this is their dream. They're living out. They're having fun, so it's no real pressure. It's really nothing to lose for them. So they clown backstage. They talk. They a little too talkative. That's the thing I hate. But I think it gives us an appreciation when it's just us, because we learn to sit still and pray, and you know, we understand the pressure. We know what it's like and all of that. So tell me, let's talk about the album real quick, and we're going to let you go. Tell me, walk me through the album, walk me through the process, and not necessarily the process of the album, but just walk us through the album. Tell us a little bit about the album. Raytina, I believe.
Right. The album is, let's see, it's a 2-part CD. It's live on the first half, and the second half was done in the studio. The live part was, for me, the easiest part because, you know, you get to feel the energy of the people in the room and, you know, play off of the live music and, you know, the background singers, and, you know, it's just a different energy. And so we had a whole lot of fun doing the 3-in-1 that night. At least, you know, I can speak for myself. I did. I had a whole lot of fun. I can't necessarily say that's my favorite part of the CD. I have different mixed feelings about, you know, what's my favorite song or whatnot. But
like I ain't ask you that, so don't get yourself in trouble with me. Don't be telling me what's your favorite, what's not. No, not me now. I don't want to hear that. Tell me something else about the album. I don't want people to see us fight live on the radio.
Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm getting in trouble. It's Sunday morning. I'm supposed to be ready to go. Yeah, but I have so we did live first in the 3-in-1, and then went in the studio. We did 5 or 6 other songs that were strictly done in the studio. And it's a mixture, you know, of, I don't know if I call it mixture of genres or a mixture of different kinds of music. Some you can dance to, some you can worship to, some you can relax to. It's just something for everybody, I think, on the CD.
That's great, y'all. That is Raytina Robinson, the Raytina Robinson, joining us this morning on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. And want to say thank you for joining us. And we're going to definitely hear more from Raytina. In the background, you hear You Are Good from her album. But next up, we are going to play Holy from Raytina from the studio side, since she said the live side is not her favorite side. But, you know, whatever. So anyway, thank you for joining us, Raytina. And we will definitely be looking forward to hearing from you soon. Love you, girl. See you in a few minutes at church.
Yes, sir. Right.
It's 8:11, everybody, on this beautiful Sunday morning here in the St. Louis area. And up next, we are playing again, Sister Raytina Robinson, Holy.
Corporate radio is everything we're not. Welcome to Radio Without Rules.
On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Most high.
That is Tina Robinson from her debut album, I Believe, right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning radio show. It is 8:16 a.m. in the St. Louis area. Good morning, Donald Martin, Rickety Rice, my partner here at MeTooMusic. I want to say good morning to him. Thanks for everything you do, man. Just letting it be known to the world. Couldn't have MeTooMusic without him. He makes it happen, y'all. So good morning to everybody who's joined us on this morning. Once again, that is Tina Robinson from her debut album, I Believe. MeTooMusic's own, Gateway Area B-Fact's own, my own sister, Tina Robinson. It is 57 degrees. It is sunny right here in St. Louis area. So y'all be sure to stay tuned, stay locked. And yeah, thank you for joining us here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning.
What up, everybody? This is Michael Lampkin.
I'm Amber Elliott.
And I'm Marcus Lampkin. Please be sure to tune in to the Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
I love this show. Mike Lampkin Morning Show.
Michael Lampkin Morning Show.
This is Tina. This is Todd Bennett.
This your boy Jay Shaw.
Hey, this is Christina Bell.
Hey, this is Levi King.
Hey, this is Cedric Shannon Reeves.
Hi, we are Phase 2. And you're listening to
Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Wake Up St. Louis. It's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
And we are back. Hey, you all be sure, please be sure, we're only on from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. on Sunday morning, Central Standard Time. So be sure if you're in the St. Louis area, when you get in your car and go to work, not go to work, but go to church on this Sunday morning, be sure to join and tune over to Foxy 95.5 FM, 95.5 FM with our radio angel, Evangelist Mary Tillman, who help finish this drive to church. As you go, please check her out. She comes on earlier than us, so you can check her out in the morning. But please be sure to check her out and support her as well, as she supports a lot of us. So, yeah, definitely check her out. Any more shout-outs out there? Anybody? Y'all talk to me about your churches this morning. For those of you all who are late, Ben Jones, I see you, bro. Y'all shout your churches out. Danae Joy Rogers, my cousin John King, I see you. That's her new name. I'm going to start calling her Daytona. Daytona Robinson. I love it. Shout your churches out. Where are you all going to church this morning? Where are you all serving this morning? Where are you all going to hear a great word? Who is your pastor? What's the address? Shout it out while we're here live on the Redadio. That's right, Jesse Prather. It's the Redadio. That's what we've always called it, the Redadio. And Jesse, come on over here and join me, man. Please come join me. Shout out to churches. Greater Liberty Church. Oh, come on, Bobby. You're only like 40 minutes late. Your wife got on here and shouted y'all out this morning. You missed me calling you co-pastor, where the elder Otis Eanes is the pastor. Otis Eanes Sr., I believe. He is pastor, and we said that Bobby Connor is the co-pastor, and I know I might get you in trouble for that, but that's my boy, Bobby Connor, MeTooMusic's own. Where else are you all going to church this morning? Shout it out, let us know. Y'all know Jesse had the list. He had a whole feed to himself, listing the 17 churches that he plays for. And watch you get an attitude, but what's crazy is ask him how many churches he goes to this morning, and you'll see he'll keep naming. Probably not this morning, but before the day is over. I see Melba Payton Moore, Melba Jean, Gateway Area B-Fact. Anybody else? Who else is out there? Let us know you're here. Come on, Danae. Shout out the church. Shout it out. Anyway, we're definitely grateful to have you out here this morning. Thank y'all for joining us for this first episode, our first installment, our first edition, I guess you want to call it, our first show of the MeTooMusic Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show. Like I said earlier, for those who weren't here, we had technical difficulties on last week, but thanks be to God and thanks be to Paulette for helping us, and everybody who joined in on that Saturday to help. Don Rice, Lamont, a bunch of other people. Corn Robinson Jr., Sister Pat Jackson, a lot of people helped out, so grateful for you all on this morning. Good morning, everybody. And HDMI, Jeff City, Missouri, good morning. Sister Sierra N. Harden, good morning to you. What does HDMI stand for? Tell us what that acronym is for your church, what those initials are for. Let us know what that is for. It's bright and sunny right here in the St. Louis area. I play like this all the time, y'all. So y'all remember the KIRL days? Elder Minister Columbus Gregory. See, some of y'all are too young to remember this. Back in the day, we used to have our AM gospel station here in St. Louis, and he used to give us the weather. He'll play the song, fade it down and say, it's bright and sunny right here in St. Louis. Good morning, Alfonso, Fonzito, Harry. They used to mess me up every week. And then he'll start doing funeral announcements. Used to mess me up, but we used to listen to Curl Boy back in the day. How many of y'all remember Curl? The KIRL days. That's such a tongue twister. The KIRL days. Anyway, we have more music coming up for you right now on the ones and twos. We have our own Minister Amos Isaac, St. Louis's own Minister Amos Isaac and Rapture. Psalms 19 right here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show.
Bringing independent music to the world.
The most
music.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic morning show.
I didn't know I could sing this. Honeycomb. Yeah. I'm really Columbus Gregory in this song up. Song make me want to sing. I hear you, Brother Amos. Thank you, Paulette. Throw up them likes and loves. Let everybody know we're on. Let everybody know I'm here singing. I'm a part of Rapture now. Can somebody please teach me how to do the St. Louis, New York, Chicago vibrato? I always wanted to do it. I can't do it. Cool. Oh, there it is. Hey, y'all, this radio without rules. We get to do what we want to do right here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Alfonso, Fonzito, Harry. I would say your mama live on the air, but I'm not because I love her too much. Sweeter. Say it again, sweeter. As y'all see, I love to have fun. This is Levi 2 King playing Minister Amos, Isaac, and Rapture. Psalms 19, his new, their latest single. Thank you, Sister Sierra Harden. That's Higher Dimension Ministry International Pastor Joseph Harden. Also, Fancy P. Paulette, the Renaissance Church of Houston, Bishop C. Sterling Davis is the pastor. And then Sister Letitia White, Glory to God, Kingdom Fellowship, Elder Tish. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Thank you for everybody who's here. I see my Blands here. Y'all know they share a Facebook account, so I never know who is who. So I don't know if that's Tiandra or Will. I see my niece Dia joining us. My cousin Nakia King, James Bethany all the way in, where y'all at, James? Now, you and your wife, I was about to say your daughter, you and your wife Diana, or are you all in Houston or Dallas? I know you're in one of those Texas. You're in the Dallas area, now that I think about it. Anyway, former St. Louis musician, y'all, moving on. He moved on, he and his wife, to the, I believe, the Dallas, Texas area. So, yeah. Once again, I want to thank y'all for joining us. Joining us as we help you all get ready for worship, help you get ready on your way to worship, and just thank you all for being here this week for our first show. Next week, please be sure to share. Let everybody know we're on. Can y'all believe I'm live on the radio and Paulette is texting me on my phone? Should I read the text live on the air? Should I read the text live on the air? She couldn't say it in the chat, so maybe if she didn't say it in the chat, maybe I should not read it live on the air. She said it's cutting in and out, but that's your internet speed, Paulette. You gotta pay for a new package. Anyway, love y'all on this one. I'm just playing, y'all. That's my girl. Love y'all. Thank you for joining us. It is 8:28 in the St. Louis area. I don't know. Anybody know? Let us know about traffic out there. Any roadblocks anywhere on any major highways? I know last weekend the Poplar Street Bridge was blocked up pretty bad and traffic was pretty much sitting traffic. I got caught 3 times in one day going back and forth to St. Louis. So let us know real quick before we exit up out of here. Let us know which roads are blocked, which highways, which roads have construction going on. And I'm tongue-tied on this morning. So let us know before we go, for those here in the St. Louis area, what's going on. So if not, since y'all are kind of slow responding, like I said, Highway 64, Poplar Street Bridge right there at the arch coming over where the first exit is the Cahokia exit. Next exit will be the Barack Obama exit, Barack Obama Avenue, formerly, what did it used to be? I forgot what it used to be. It's the 4th Street. No, it wasn't 4th Street. I forgot what it used to be. Anyway, yeah. You can't teach that, St. Louis. She said the St. Louis vibrato can't be taught. I guess not, because I've been trying for years and I can't do it. So anyway, thank y'all for joining us one more time, and we're going to go out of here. We're going to leave here with the new single, the latest single from Megan Williams McNeil, Hosanna, right here on the St. Louis, Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Y'all have a great weekend, and don't forget to help somebody else on today. Help somebody else. Don't just, don't be selfish today. Pray for somebody else. Help somebody else. Do something to make a difference in the world today. So love y'all and see y'all next week. Please be sure to share, and you can always go back and check out the replay. So love y'all. This is Megan Williams McNeil here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning. Love y'all.
be the rock of. Hey, yeah. Blessed be the rock of my salvation, the rock of my strength. Hey, he's the rock of my life. Hey, Jesus is the rock. He's the rock of my salvation, the stone that the builders rejected. Jesus is the rock. There's power in the rock. There's power in the rock. He's got all power in the rock. Power in the rock. There's healing in it. It's all in the rock. 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 He's the rock of my salvation. Oh, yes, he is. It's all in the rock. It's all in the rock. There's joy in the rock. There's hope in the rock. Yeah. There's peace in the rock. Yeah. So blessed be the rock. So blessed be the rock. So blessed be. Some power. He's got all power. God's got all power. Oh, yeah. Power in the rock. It's all in the rock.
It's Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.